if you thought that I was sitting in this position to look dramatic, that's completely right. I have survived Bali Belly at this point, but obviously I had to clickbait a little bit to make sure that you arrived at this video. What are my main tips for you if you want to come to Bali, or if you are already in Bali and you want to avoid Bali Belly? So I'm here for more than 14 days now. I think like 16, 17 days, whatever. And I had Bali Belly like later on in the 2 weeks, and I will stay here for like probably 30 days or something. And I picked it up from something super stupid, and you shouldn't make that mistake. So listen up. First of all, don't eat street food. That's just too dodgy. Too dodgy. I wouldn't try it at all. I see people like how they make it and how they store it as well, like behind the glass, and it's just lying there for like 4 hours, 5 hours. Don't even try. All those insects and all those bacteria are like, no, don't even try. You can try it if you want to risk it. If you have a very strong gut, I just wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't risk it at all. Second thing, tap water. Obviously, don't drink the water. Maybe even don't shower under the water and take a shower filter, because I do shower under the normal tap water. But you can really smell and notice that it's like bad quality, very bad quality. Make sure that it never like enters your mouth. Never really make sure that it doesn't happen, because it is dangerous. It can make you very sick. Um, Second thing, ice blocks. I did a lot of research in my like when I preparation for Bali basically. When I knew that I went here and I booked the ticket, I was like doing some research, and everyone said like, oh yeah, the ice blocks, ice cubes, whatever. Watch out, because that could be tap water. I've like only eaten at restaurants like for these full 14 plus days. Only drank at bars, like only ordered everything. And every single thing that I ordered, my coffees, my sodas, my Sprite, everything, even the water itself with ice cubes, it was always the right ice cube. So I think they solved that problem by now, but still watch out. So how can you notice that it's the bad ice cubes? It's when it doesn't have any like when it doesn't have any holes in it. When it's like a straight up cube, that's when they made it themselves from like the out of the freezer basically. But I've never seen that, and I probably drank over 50 drinks already. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. Be aware, but don't worry too much about it. And they always like serve your water and your soda and your beers, because I also drank some beers, like closed. So if you are very worried about it, it's really rainy today, by the way. But if you're really worried that it could contain bad things, ask them to bring it to you, like at a restaurant, closed. That you open it yourself, because then you're sure that it doesn't contain any tap water or just bad bacteria or anything. The last thing, how did I get Bali Belly, and what should you look out for when you have it? Because the chances are just very high that you will get it. It's not that deep. I slept with a girl yesterday, and she explained it a little bit to me, because she's like Indonesian, and we spoke about it. Like I told her like a few days ago, I had Bali Belly. Uh, what kind of tips do you have? I knew that I was going to make this video, because I kind of just solved it via the pharmacy. Her tips from a local that is a chef herself. She's a chef. She said, eat soup. Oh, sorry, this is just how to cure it, but eat soup, avoid fat, only eat bananas, no other fruit, avoid carbs, avoid sugars, avoid caffeine, avoid alcohol. That's it. Don't stimulate your gut, only eat lean chicken and bananas. That's what helped for me. And go to the pharmacy and just say the two words, Bali Belly, and they will give you some medicine. I had to pay like 15 bucks or something, and now it was immediately solved after that medicine. Then I ate a fatty burger, because I thought, oh yeah, I'm the man now, I can eat anything again. I ate a fatty burger, and it went completely shitty, like diarrhea, everything, very nasty shit. Don't eat any fatty things in the first 2 or 3 days around that you have Bali Belly. Fat is, I wish I knew this, because I didn't know. And from general experience, from my normal life, I always perform very good if I eat fat. So if I eat a fatty burger, fatty chicken, fatty steak, whatever, I always perform very good under fat, because your body is supposed to consume fat, and if you have a high fat, low carb diet, that works well. So for me, it was very weird that it was the other way around. Now I had to avoid fat and only eat like lean protein and only bananas. So yeah, please don't eat fat because it will ruin your whole gut. It feels like you have like some bacteria in your gut that just is just kind of like a police officer. He's just standing there, and anything that you eat is going out. If it's fat, if it contains fat, if it's processed, if it contains alcohol. Bro, I drank alcohol when I had Bali belly, and it went to complete shit because I was cocky. I was thinking like, oh, it's solved now. This won't happen to me. And then I went super. Then I became super sick. Don't drink alcohol. Avoid caffeine because caffeine stimulates your digestion. So please stay away from caffeine, even though it gives you a headache. It's worth it because caffeine stimulates your gut, and that will just stimulate more diarrhea, and that's not a pleasant situation. Trust me. Do I have any other tips? Yeah. Avoid fat. Please avoid fat. Even though you think like, oh, I'm in the gym and I eat like a lot of protein, fatty steaks, ribeye, blah blah blah. Yes, very healthy, 99% of the time. But if you have Bali belly, avoid fat. Eat soup. I hate soup, so I didn't. And eat rice. I hate rice, so I didn't. But a girl that I was with yesterday, she said white rice, soup, bananas, and lean chicken, and I only stick to bananas and lean chicken. So if you have any other questions about Bali belly, what you should, if you can do something or you can't, ask me in the comments because I walked around with it with like 5 days straight because I was very cocky and ignorant, and I thought, oh, this is not that bad, and I have quite a strong body because I'm very healthy generally. So it took some time to really knock me out, but then made me really sick, and I thought I could drink alcohol. Very bad decision. The thing that, by the way, the thing that made me sick was pork belly. I cooked up my own pork belly and wagyu steak. It definitely wasn't the wagyu steak because I just cooked it fully. It was in a cleaned pan and everything. But I think it was a pork belly. In general, it's a very dodgy thing to eat, and it was pure fat. So I think that messed it up, or the burger the day after from a restaurant. But I think it was a pork belly. Not really that you shouldn't eat it, but just that was the reason why I got it. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about Bali or about the food or the drinks or anything here, leave it in the comments. I might make a video on it. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.